Hello amigos, welcome back to the channel. Finally it's here. We can actually talk about some Mexico games. Feels like about 2 years since Mexico last played a game. Mexico have been in action this past week. They played a couple of games, but it's all their under 23's. Obviously they're trying to get qualified for the Olympics in Tokyo. So let's go straight into it. So the under 23's have played Dominican Republic and Costa Rica. Respectively, beating Dominican Republic 4-1 and beating Costa Rica 3-0. Two really good performances. Conceding against Dominican Republic is the only negative out of both games. But you know, if you're 4-0 up, I think at the time we were 3-0 up and we scored again after they scored. So if that happens, it's alright. 3 points is the 3 points, so that's what matters. Going to the first game, obviously, I think the highlight of that game was Cordova's hat-trick. Such a great player. I mean, as I said before, I don't even care that he's a Club America player. I don't care that he's celebrated scoring against Chivas. Obviously, he helped America beat Chivas in the Clásico Nacional like a week ago. So I'm still a bit salty about that. But at the same time, it's like he's a Mexican player that's doing absolutely amazing for Club America. He's definitely going to have a career in Europe coming up soon. I don't want him staying in Liga MX anytime soon, for too much longer, sorry. Not just because he's playing for Club America, but because he absolutely has the ability to be playing in Europe right now. I believe he's going to be the next player that goes, him and Macias maybe. But yeah, his hat-trick, brilliant. Got 2 assists by Alexis Vega as well, which is brilliant because he's been assisting a lot with Chivas this year, despite not scoring that much, despite Chivas struggling offensively, he's still up there with the assists. So it's great to see him convey that into the national team. Also, obviously, Charlie Rodriguez getting a goal as well. He's another one that should be playing in Europe, in my opinion. This U23 squad is absolutely exciting for me. For me, I was more excited about watching these games than I was about Mexico, the men's national team, who are playing Wales in a couple of days, and I'll talk about that in a minute. That's brilliant win against Dominican Republic, and then went to Costa Rica, which is arguably the more tougher test. Costa Rica gave the US men's national team a bit of a run of their money. The men's national team, the US men's national team, we have coming up again in a few days as well. So again, I'll talk about that in a minute. Going to Costa Rica game, probably easy game, really comfortable game, clean sheet. Vega getting his goal, brilliant. I mean, I think he's got 3 assists and 1 goal now in 2 games for Mexico. I mean, that's brilliant, that's so good, and that's what I want to see from Vega, man. I just want to see him scoring and assisting and just being integral to the game, and he's forming a really nice partnership with he's already got one with Antuna. Him and Antuna work very well together, mainly because I think they're best friends, but he's forming a good relationship with Cordova as well, which is a little bit surprising seeing as they're on rival teams. But they're both quality players and they both do really well together, and that's translating on the pitch. What more can I say? Alvarado is doing brilliantly at the moment. Charlie Rodriguez, like I said, is doing brilliantly. There's a whole bunch of these players that are going to have really big futures, in my opinion. What more can I say? Antuna as well got his goal, scored 6 minutes into the game against Costa Rica. Mexico never really looked back after that. Costa Rica, had a couple of chances, but they never really looked threatening, which is great. 6 points now. If we can get a win against the US men's national team, it's probably a really good position. There's a lot to be said about the US-Mexico rivalry. US fans have kind of picked up over the last year or so because they've got quite a lot of players in top teams, top leagues. McKennie at Juve, for example, Dest at Barcelona. So they've been talking a lot of smack lately, but they never ever do well against Mexico. And for me personally, this Mexico U23 team is better than theirs, better than pretty much anyone in the region. by far, there's daylight between them and the US men's national team, in my opinion. It's a bit ballsy talking about that now when we still got to play them in a couple of days, but I'm not scared of the US men's national team in regards to the Mexico's U23's. Defensively, it could be a little bit better, but conceding 1 goal in 2 games is actually really good. But saying that, it is against opponents we would expect to not concede that many goals against. So the US men's national team is going to be the biggest test for these guys. I really want to see Cordova, Antuna, Vega, like I said, step up in this game. I want to put US men's national team to the sword. I want a comfortable, dominating win. Just to, say, look, you've got good players and good teams, cool. But your national team is still crap. And we're still better than you, and, shut up. What can I say? These 2 games have been brilliant. It's been really nice to watch Mexico play again. They've been playing in the white strip, as you can see behind me, so it's a lovely kit, especially on the players. It looks really good on the players. Hopefully we can get a win against the US men's national team, kind of put them back in their place. Then it's ahead to Tokyo, basically. As far as the senior national team, obviously we've got a couple of friendlies coming up. The first one against Wales. I will be doing videos on those friendlies. I don't know whether it will be all in one video, whether it will be a video per game. It depends on my roster at the moment. I need to work it out because most of the games are in the early hours of my time, so it's a little bit difficult to work the time out, but I will. Regardless, I will be reviewing all those games, so I look forward to it. I mean, as I said, it's been probably about 4 months since I've done a Mexico video. So it's nice to actually do that again. It's nice to talk about something other than Chivas and Arsenal, to be honest. Especially with Chivas at the moment. Chivas it's all negative, and it's quite ironic that a lot of Chivas fans are noticing the fact that Antuna and especially Vega have really stepped up and really are playing so much better for the national team than they are playing for Chivas, and it's down to the coach. It's down to the coach, it's down to the way the coach is making them play. The Mexico coach obviously is making them play more attacking football, and he knows what he's doing, and it's releasing Vega in the sense that he's not being released in Chivas. So either I'm hoping that Vucic is paying attention and is realising, I do actually have good attacking players, I might as well start using them. Or it's making Almari and the backroom staff say, look, they're doing so well, let's do so much better for the national team than they are for us. What's the problem? It must be Vucic. Having said that, I think the U23 Mexico national team's midfield is better than Chivas' midfield. And the forwards are getting the ball a bit better in better positions. I think Chivas' weakness at the moment is the midfield. Definitely, the main weakness is the defence, but there's an efficiency in midfield at the moment. The ball's not getting to the forwards quick enough. Anyway, that's enough about Chivas. It's just really nice to see about Alexis Vega. He's my favourite player on the Chivas team. He actually liked one of my I tweeted. I posted him on Instagram the other day, and he liked it, and it was one of the best moments ever. To be honest, it was great. So thanks for that if you're watching. I'm really happy for him. Hopefully he can keep it up, especially when there was the whole thing about him quitting the national team because he got injured against playing Cruz Azul. I don't know why we were playing Cruz Azul, but they were. But it's nice to see him back, and nice to see him definitely involved. I think he's got a big future in Mexico, in my opinion. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it. Keep an eye out for all the videos. I've got a whole bunch of Mexico videos coming out, so due to the fact that they've got so many games. So keep an eye out there. Let me know what you think of the 2 games so far for the U23's. Are you confident about the US men's national team game coming up? Are you confident that we can go far in the Olympics? Also let me know if you're excited about the senior national team's friendlies coming up, especially Wales. Quite looking forward to seeing them play against Wales, but only if Wales bring their best players like Ramsey and Bale. Give Mexico a real test, see what happens. So let me know, guys. Are you as happy as I am that we're talking about Mexico again instead of just Chivas and Arsenal? Yeah, let me know, guys. I always reply to the comments. So take it easy, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.